I keep getting messages like this all the time. I can't reply to everyone one by one, so I am here with my list. My personal top 10 restaurants you should visit in 2026. Sinatra was right. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Because around this time we sum up our experiences and memories. And if you were with us during this year, you know it's been a wild ride. I have opened my new restaurant, Cuisine in Hungary, launched our new traveling channel, been traveling the world, saw crazy things, met with beautiful people and made a lot of new friends. Just to stick to this channel, we have also been to dozens of restaurants. And I tell you, this year wasn't short of exceptional experiences. Now let me show you 10 restaurants that you should put on your must-visit list next year. Chef's Table at Brooklyn Fair. Let's start with a comeback story in New York City. Brooklyn Fair was covered on this channel before. But since then, as we used to say in Hungary, a lot of water went down the river. The chef left, it lost all its 3 stars, and the restaurant closed. Then like a phoenix, it rose again, and it currently holds 2 Michelin stars. It's always hard to step in when there are big shoes to fill. But Chef Max and Chef Marco did it. And to be honest, this place shines brighter than before. Both flavors, beautiful dishes, and a great wine pairing. In my opinion, a Chef's Table experience is always special. Right now in New York, this is my favorite one. The biggest surprise this year was a dinner by Chef Vakura. I had the pleasure to spend some time with him. So I have not only tasted his cuisine, but I also learned a lot about his philosophy. This experience just blew me away. The Japanese master says, absolute simplicity is the key, both in life and cooking. The ingredient is king. He adds just enough to make it shine. So you will see and taste the ingredients in their best form. The service was simply extraordinary. I call it invisible service, because if you don't directly watch it, you just don't see it. This whole experience is something I will remember forever. RE-NAA. Now let's jump to Europe, where we will find RE-NAA. I have been to this place 2 times, first alone and then I went back with my wife. Valentine's Day was upon us and I wanted to show it to her anyway. 2 birds with 1 stone. If you're a wine lover, believe me, this is heaven. A whole sommelier team helps you to find the right drinks. And the head sommelier, Christopher Aga, is one of the best I have ever met. The restaurant is run by a beautiful couple with incredible passion and expertise. Very complex dishes, gorgeous flavors, and overall a fantastic experience. This is one of those places I would go back anytime. Sword. Next, we are flying to Thailand. You know, our Thai journey didn't start quite well, and I was almost disappointed. Until I arrived at Sorn. In my opinion, this is the place that perfectly reflects the meaning of 3 Michelin stars. The kitchen is all about Thai cuisine, transforming it to modern, elegant dishes. Yet, it doesn't sacrifice a bit of that Thai DNA in the sake of that. It's not only a gastronomic experience, it's a whole journey through Thai culture. Exceptional flavors, fantastic dishes, and warm, unforgettable hospitality. Mirazur. This year was mostly about Mauro's restaurants for me. I have been to Cote in Bangkok, his 1-star restaurant in London, and of course, Mirazur. I have to admit, Cote and even the one in Raffles, London, were bolder and more exciting than the experience I had at Mirazur in 2019. So I had to go back to see if it had changed. Well, it did. Very much so. It wasn't chosen as the best restaurant in the world for no reason. And it's unbelievable that they still can evolve. They didn't just sit back and enjoy the success, they progressed and pushed further. The whole Mauro empire is constantly growing and evolving. For me, Mirazur still stands at the top. But no matter which of his restaurants you visit, it will be a fantastic experience. Louis XV. Next on the list is probably the most glamorous one. It's an eternal pillar of elegance and classical French dining. Beautiful interior, amazing dishes, professional to the core, with one of the best services I have ever experienced. This is a place where they really make you feel important, like a king. Since my last visit, the kitchen has really tuned up the game. The traditional French elements are still there. But I see exciting new directions. It's fresh, elegant, and very, very delicious. The general manager, Giovanni Pitton, deserves to be highlighted here. A brilliant professional, and he created me an unforgettable memory. And if you want to see this restaurant in a longer, more immersive video, the kind where it feels like you are sitting right next to me, I have got good news. I have recently launched my newsletter. Soon I will be sending out this video there along with other content you won't see anywhere else. You will find it in the description. Meal. Peru is one of the most exceptional places I have ever been to. And although Central easily could be on this list, this time I am putting on its sibling, meal. I had the chance to spend some time here with Virgilio Martinez, learning about Peruvian culture and traditions. That's when I was introduced to meal. This is an absolutely unique restaurant, both in concept and flavors. If there is a true 0-kilometer restaurant, this is it. The place is beautiful, the scenery is breathtaking, and the work they put into the kitchen, the experiments, and the discovery of the Asian traditions is just simply amazing. They don't take the easy way, that's for sure. This is hard work, finding new or long-lost ingredients, and preparing them on the level of quality they do. It requires true passion and extensive knowledge. Well, Virgilio and the team at Mill definitely have those. For food pilgrims, this is a must-have. Diverxo. Getting back to Europe, we find ourselves in Spain, at the doors of Diverxo. What you experience here is real magic. Mind-blowing dishes, exciting flavors, crazy ideas. Chef David Munoz is famously insane anyway. But as soon as you sit down and taste the first bite, you will realize it's the biggest compliment ever. Diverxo is definitely one of my best dining experiences ever. Playful creativity, extremely sharp dishes. Although Chef David isn't a teenage punk anymore, that fire is still burning in his cuisine. The service is one of the best in the world. The staff is simply amazing, kind, cheerful, and precise. Last but not least, this is where I had the best wine pairing of my life. It's progressive, extensive, and truly shows the world's diversity. With saying all those things, I guess it's obvious where to go when in Madrid. Assiette Champenoise. The Champagne region in France has a special place in my heart for obvious reasons. But also there is a restaurant I always check when I am around. It's called Assiette Champenoise, and you have seen it on every list we have created. The way they cook here is super close to me. Authentic, traditional French cuisine with bold flavors you don't come across very often. I could tell you everything I ate here, even now, months and years later, with my eyes closed. I am simply in love with this place. Beautiful surroundings, terrace, mind-blowing champagnes by the glass. I have been here before like a dozen times, and I will go back, that's for sure. As many times as I can. FZN. I have some names I follow in gastronomy. Wherever they go, I go too. Björn Franzen is one of those names, and I have been 12 times in his 3-star restaurants. This year I'm gonna put his new one on the list. The FZN in Dubai, but I could say any of his places. They all have this kind of Japanese elegance with French techniques, both in the kitchen and in the dining area. And the mix of those is something totally unique. The food, the staff, the drinks, the mindset, everything is special. I'm always happy and excited when I know I'm gonna visit a Franzen restaurant. Everything that's important to me in hospitality, I find it there. Every time, without a doubt. And there is one more story to tell. The most inspiring story in the history of this channel. The journey of Tresind Studio and how they became the world's first 3 Michelin-star Indian restaurant. When I first came here, they had just 1 Michelin star. That's when I made my very first short video about them. I told the guys we have to come back and do a full video. By the time we returned, they already had 2 Michelin stars. That video now has more than 700,000 views. We became friends, and I realized something important. Not only are they insanely talented, they are also some of the most humble people I have ever met. Since then, I have been back 6 times. And that's when the 2025 Michelin Guide ceremony happened. And that's the story of how Tresind Studio became the world's first 3 Michelin-star Indian restaurant. I'm grateful that I could be part of this story, and congratulations to them from here as well. They truly deserve it. I meet dedicated masters like them a lot. People who are truly committed to their craft. And now I want to introduce you to a few of them. That's why we put together a program where you can taste Hungary through its masters. 5 days, real people, lasting memories. At every stop you will meet someone who mastered their craft. The winemaker who turns grapes into a story. The cheesemaker who understands the time. The baker who controls the heat. And the chef who knows when to stop. They are not hosts, they are guides, who will lead you through unforgettable experiences. And I will introduce you to them. And as part of the journey, I will also show you my own small universe in Esztergom, my city and my 2 restaurants. Link in the description. So this is it. I would name a few honorable mentions, but, well, a few means we could sit here till morning. There are so many restaurants doing truly outstanding work at the highest level. I really hope you will have the chance to visit some of these places. And with that, I would like to thank you for your attention throughout the year and wish you a wonderful new year. See you soon!